Now, the verses that we just read were the Passover meal that Jesus had with his disciples. And this is an incredibly important meal. And this is where we get the practice of communion today. I did a deep dive on communion in a previous episode. I'll put a link to that in the show notes. So we're not going to do a deep dive on communion specifically in this episode. But I do want to pull away a couple of interesting insights as we lead up to Judas's final betrayal. Before the Passover meal, Jesus tells his disciples to find a man carrying a jar of water. Now you might think, that's very strange. This is a large city. There's probably a lot of men carrying a jar of water, so which man are they supposed to choose? Well, it's actually very untypical for a man to carry a jar of water. Typically, it was the women who carried jars of water, and the men carried wineskins. So a man carrying a jar of water would have been very odd and easy to point out if you were the disciples.